Welcome back, Noelians. In this episode, we are going to be watching my good friend Kokiri Girl Gaming. Actually, now she is the the Kiwi Kokiri. Uh, yeah. So if you haven't been keeping up with this, like I haven't, I mean, what? I didn't say anything. If you haven't been keeping up with this, like I have, she's changed her channel name and her picture. So yeah, she's also doing this crazy new challenge that exists in life, so that's also fun. Um, anyways, we're going to be looking at this challenge to see just how hard it is because, as we know, Kokiri likes to propagandize everything. So let's take a look at this.
Today, I'm challenging myself to beat The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword using only this little plastic sword. Before we begin this challenge, let me state the rules. Rule number 1. The plastic sword must stay on at all times, regardless of whether I'm fighting or not. Rule number 2. Potions are not allowed. Fairies and pumpkin soup are allowed, but I can only eat it if it's a reasonable time, aka if there are no enemies with...
Okay, so I have never used a potion, fairies, or pumpkin soup because I'm gonna be so for real with y'all. I have never died. I have not died. Uh, so when I was 10 years old, uh, it was either when I was 9 or 10. What I would do was I would play on the Wii, and I was terrible at the game. But then my dad got it for the Nintendo Switch, and then for my first playthrough, I did not die a single time. I did not die. I thought Demise was easy. And Demise is pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. Demise is pretty easy. Skyward Sword as a whole isn't meant really to be a challenging game, I don't think. I think it's more story based. Because there's hard Zelda games. Skyward Sword just isn't one of them. Okay, uh, you're not gonna hear people saying that the hardest bosses in all of the Zelda franchise are in Skyward Sword. You're just not. People will say that Demise is pretty much the only hard boss in Skyward Sword, and I agree because he does a tank load of damage, but he's just not that hard of a boss to beat. Uh, as a matter of fact, I actually think I had more trouble with ooh, Koloktos? That guy from the water temple. That guy with the 6 swords. He troubled me quite a bit because I was just incapable of breaking all his arms in time. Uh, pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the Guardians actually gave me more trouble than any of the bosses. So, uh, this is wouldn't apply to me. I don't have the plastic sword though, so I would have to buy that with money.
in my vicinity. Rule number 3. Once I enter a dungeon, I'm not allowed to leave to restock supplies. On top of all of that, I'm playing this in Master Mode. Why? Because...
I actually recently completed the Master Mode playthrough. Uh, that was hard. It was hard because everybody does double damage, and that's it. That's the only reason why it's slightly harder than normal mode. The spikes were a problem. The spikes were a problem. Anything that had spikes on it, that was a problem. Demise can't hurt you if you can't get hit. So
why not? By this point, I had already obtained all the key shards.
Where's the forest? Why are we here? You just forgot an entire section of the game. I want to see Girahim, bro. I want to see Girahim, bro. I'm Girahim.
Wasn't really planning on recording this, so... I'm sorry! But regardless, with my 2 shields, pumpkin soup, and a fairy, I was ready to go in. And remember, once I enter a dungeon, I cannot leave it. One thing I found very interesting with this challenge is that it almost felt like I was relearning how to fight. While I always play this game with motion controls, without the sword, you kind of just flick your wrists every which way like you're trying to shake your Joy-Con to death. Not so with the sword. On top of that,
I don't know what she's talking about. I play the game strictly on... Well, I don't play it like this. This is when I'm recording. I have not recorded Skyward Sword, so I don't play it like this. I play it with the Switch attached like that. So, yeah, if y'all actually tolerate the Joy-Con controls, then good on y'all. Oh, I hate the Joy-Con controls.
I haven't played this game in about a year. Wait, no, 2 years? It's 2026? You see, the thing with the sword is since it adds weight to the Joy-Con, every motion you do requires a bit more effort than simply flicking your wrist. Rolling a bomb, for example, when you're trying to, not have it explode while you're holding it, is really challenging because it occasionally doesn't register it as a roll unless you really, and I mean really, swing that thing hard. After fun...
I had this problem when I was playing on the Wii, because sometimes my movements wouldn't register. And it would just explode in my hand. So that was fun.
Playing my way around and cutting these strings, I came across my first fight of the video.
I swear, those things are so annoying.
With Mr. Lizard Man out of the way,
It's a Liz Alphos. Liz Alphos were terrifying back then. Now, I do want to see how she did that finisher, because it might be the same way I used to do it. Oh yeah, it is. It is. Except hers was just... Mine was like... Because, like, it's the Wii. It just wouldn't register.
with Mr. Lizard Man out of the way, yes, I know it's called Lizalfo, I continued forward, rolling this giant ball across the lava, as one does.
Not gonna lie, I was also really terrified of choo-choos, because they look like actual monsters, whereas if you look at Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, they look like blobs of gel.
Now that I had helped my spherical boulder friend press the button, it was time to help Led get his bomb bag back. Which, didn't go great.
Oh my god! Oh jeez!
Understatement of the year.
This spot, I know I'm low on health. Where are my props supposed to fight these guys? Okay, what are you... Okay, you're taunting me.
So here's the thing. These Lizalfos are specifically designed so that if you just go in slashing willy-nilly, you're gonna get slaughtered. But they do have one fatal flaw in their combat, which is if you just shield bash every attack, you will get so many openings. You'll just cut them to ribbons. Just shield bash every attack. shield bashing in Skyward Sword is easy. Compared to Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, the I don't know what they're called. I don't know. I'm gonna call them guard frames because I really don't have another term for it. But they stay up for so long. It's not all Wonka like in Breath of the Wild. You don't really have to time it all that perfectly. I've gotten really good at shield bashing in this game because it's so easy.
Time now. Yeah, not a great attempt, but I killed them, nevertheless. I returned the bomb back to Led, which in turn he gave to me, and I continued onward with my quest to find Zelda. I encountered yet another lizard man and killed him as well, saved my progress, then rid the temple of these bokoblins, who were no match for my skyward strikes. I obtained the map, then took my boulder friend, who shall now be known as the Pebble from this point onward, into this hole in the wall.
Whenever you're ready, the Pebble.
Piloting my beetle to raise up this gate, I proceeded to ramble about how with my one remaining heart, this challenge has become Skyward Sword, but Link takes realistic damage, since I wanted to save my fairy. Which, just see for yourself.
Well, you would be burned out of the
Dumb ways to die.
Need I remind everybody that if you shield bash a fireball, it will go back and hit its target.
With my fairy leaving me just like Navi, and me having a brief pause to mourn, I was now completely out of healing items. Great start! Ultimately, I decided to cut my losses instead of losing 20 minutes of progress, beating up these bokoblins and saving the game. I continued to bring the Pebble through this lava spiral thing. Okay, but, how is this possible? Hello? Then proceeded to push the button. Speaking of buttons, you can follow the Pebble's example and go ahead and push that subscribe button for me. Just...
Okay, I get you. I'm already subscribed though, so...
Make sure if you are currently helping a human cross a pit of lava to not let them fall off. While you're at it, comment below if you like
You need to work on your script.
this style of Let's Play where I narrate it, or if you prefer the old ones where I basically just show the entire gameplay and commentary. With the button pressed, I said my farewells to the Pebble and proceeded onward to the store. I met some of who I assume are related to the Pebble and told a semi-brief story.
I remember. Okay, quick story time. My first playthrough. This took me so long because I was trying to roll my bomb up and catch it on that ledge, or I would roll it in a way so by the time it got there, it would explode. And it wasn't working. And it took me like half an hour, and almost every free play I do this, but now I've learned my ways. You go in here, you dig this, you go up here, you go here, and then you take your lovely little bombs and you check it. Okay, I gotta check it higher.
You learn something new every day, I guess. I did it the old way. What she's doing right now, I did it the old way. I did not know that that existed.
Following my encounter with the Pebbles brethren, I moseyed my way up these stairs, grabbed the key, and ran away from the Pebbles' father. I placed the key inside, entered, inspected the chain Zelda was bound with, and met Girahim for the second time. Okay, but he spawned in like a really weird way. Like what is this? Hello?
Oh,
Look. He's a sword. He can spawn in whatever way he feels like.
it's you. Let me see. No, that's not it.
Please, 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 please. Let me see. No, that's not it. This is so
Very embarrassing, but I seem to get lost for your name. Not that it matters, really. To tell you the truth, I'm feeling a little bit frustrated, and right now I just need someone to vent to.
me in a nutshell.
I heard my underlings had finally captured the Spirit Maiden, so of course I rushed over here. What can I say? I was excited, flustered even. But what did I find when I arrived? That agent of the goddess. She once again. You see,
Her impersonation of Girahim is like so bad that it makes mine seem good. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, cut that out.
what I'm trying to say is that goddess-serving dog escaped with the girl!
She was cracking up during that, by the way. Like, you could hear it in her voice. She could, like, bro.
I must have the Spirit Maiden in order to resurrect my master. I must have her. I got a little carried away there, didn't I? I don't deal well with complications to plans I've laid out so carefully. It's a character flaw of mine. But something good can come from this day. I've had all this bottled up anger smoldering inside me, and now I can release it. There's someone special I'd like you to meet. Oh, don't be shy. I just need to vent all this unhealthy anger.
Oh, don't be shy.
And your agony is such a great stress reliever. It won't take more than a few moments with my friend before you're charred to a satisfying crisp. And let me tell you, that will put a spring in my step. That was fun. It was a good one. Alright, here we go. Let's go. It's about to go down. I don't think I'm actually gonna smack this guy. I do not like that release. The Pyroclastic Fiend Scaldera. I read that way.
It's a boulder with arms and legs. No, it's a boulder with just legs and a mouth. Look, Skyward Sword isn't exactly the most creative when it comes to certain bosses. In other areas, they completely excel, like with that purple magic robot, and well, the Scorpion was kind of underwhelming because they made it a mini boss in the Sand Temple. Girahim. Okay, fine. Maybe most of the bosses aren't really top tier, and this is one of them. This is one of them. Like, really, only Demise is top tier. Everything else is just mid.
Okay, oh, we're starting. I didn't realize we were starting now. Okay. Run. Where are the bombs? Okay, here we go.
Where are the bombs? In your bag. You've got 10 of them. Why don't you throw one down at his legs?
There's no stamina bulbs here? Oh wow, you are slow. Okay.
it's actually really funny how just not dangerous these bosses are. You can mess up so many times and still beat the snot out of them. It's actually really funny.
There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Alright, let's forget it. Oh, are you okay? Okay, now you're going up. There we go. Come on, man. Come on, what we do? Stick to the script. Okay, he's kind of doing something different now. I remember him like running all the way up and then doing the bomb thing. Okay, are you running or are you second? Okay, you're running. Come here. Okay, you ready? Okay, you're ready. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. Nice try. Oh, he looks really weird without his wings. You know, he kind of looks like Mike Wazowski, but red and on fire.
He does. He does.
And with 6 legs.
With the flaming Mike Wazowski out of the way, I filled my bomb bag, grabbed my heart container, and met with Zelda. After being lectured by Impa for being late, which, oh, I'm sorry, I can't exactly jump over bridges, and I also had to piece together the key to enter. My bad.
Excuse me, princess.
Regardless, I understand her anger. I hit the crest with the Skyward Strike, then noticed some foreshadowing for the
I'm gonna be honest. I skipped every cutscene. Every cutscene.
first time in, oh, I don't know, like my 6th playthrough.
That was foreshadowing! That was foreshadowing! Oh my gosh!
I'm gonna let her explain it.
I have played this game like 5, no, this is probably my 6th time maybe? I never noticed that. Like he sees the image of Zelda, and then when he looks again, he sees the statue of Hylia. Oh my gosh! My mind has been blown.
That's gonna be tough.
More broccoli?
I then returned to Skyloft to help Kina carry pumpkins to the storage shed, purchase the necessary things for my next adventure, and place a stone inside the statue of the goddess. And with that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this semi-first, since I already completed the first dungeon. I'm sorry! Part of the series? Let me know.
Apology not accepted.